With the 8th pick of the 2024 MLB Draft, the Los Angeles Angels select Christian Moore, a second baseman from the University of Tennessee. The Pittsburgh Pirates have the next pick.
Oh, the smile on Christian Moore's face. An incredible junior season, hitting .378 with 34 home runs. I said this earlier, he holds the program's single season record and career home run record. Power to all fields, but I don't need to talk about him anymore. His head coach is sitting next to me, Tony Vitello. What a moment this is for Christian Moore, you and your program.
For him in particular, his squad looks great, and he was great all year long. That's why he shot up the board. The one thing I want to say about being around him is, as a position player to impact a game, it's difficult. You need strikes from the pitcher. You may hit a ball hard at somebody. I've never been around a guy who can decide he wants to win a game and impact it the way he did. In order to win the SEC this year, you were going to have to beat Kentucky, a great club. We were 1-1 going into Game 3 against them, and he literally took over the game. That's a great sight, him coming out there right there. The other thing I'll say, in uniform, it's very obvious how physical he is. Cognitively, he is off the charts. Ian Kinsler, Max Scherzer are really the only two guys I've been around that have the same type of cognitive ability that Simo has.
I'll tell you what, I'm thrilled for him. You're going to the Angels with Ron Washington and that infield program. We talk about the hitting, and I don't care who you are, you're a nice fielder, you're a good defender, you get better with the program that the Angels are putting together defensively. I was shocked today how physically big he is. He looks broader.
Tony, that's your guy. What a moment for him.
He's got about as much conviction to him as you'll ever find, and sometimes it teeters over the line, or opponents or whoever else can get disturbed by it, but you'd rather have a fire burning too bright than not burning at all, and you heard it in his voice with that conviction. It is burning.
How much better did he get while he was at Tennessee? Because I remember he was at the first draft combine. Wasn't a huge name, but he was at the first draft combine. Nobody was saying, hey, in 3 years, that guy's going to be the 8th pick in the draft.
It was steady development physically, but maturity. And it all started with Trey Lipscomb and some of those other guys taking him under his wing when he was a freshman. And again, that will to win, or like he said, he's bred for it to win. It was fed by the players around him, and he continued to get better.
The other thing here is the MLB develops program. He's been through the RBI programs, he's been everything else. So I know those guys are elated. Tony Regan's group getting him involved. So that's a big step for them as well.